Students, today we are going to learn soil testing. Students, we know that the good soil is important for plant growth. The good soil is important for plant growth, and we should confirm that soil has nutrients, the whatever the type of soil, and thus the plant will grow properly. So before that, if the farmers doing the soil testing, the crops grow properly. See, the proportion of the various ingredients of soil can be determined by soil testing. Okay. During soil testing, the soil is examined for color, texture, and the proportion of organic matter in it. That means maybe humus is present there, an organic substance, and then nutrients, like that. Soil is tested to find out if there is a deficiency of any ingredients and to decide what measure should be taken to remove the deficiency. Suppose something is less in the soil, some nutrient is less in the soil, we can add that nutrients by naturally by the putting manure and fertilizers. Okay, so we should do the soil testing first. Then how to do the soil testing, let us see. The soil sample collected for testing is dried in an open space in the shade for 8 to 10 days. It is then sifted through a sieve. Sifted through the sieve means that we have to sift. Sift means चाळणे. Okay. To test, namely the pH and the electrical conductivity test. Which are two tests? The pH meter and pH measurement and the electrical conductivity test are particularly useful in finding out the characteristics of soil. You can determine the fertility of soil in your fields with the help of different tests. So students, let us see what is meaning of pH of any substance. See, the great scientist, the Danish scientist Sorensen put forth the concept of pH based on the concentration of hydrogen ions. So pH means the concentration of hydrogen ions in any substance. To determine the pH of soil, a mixture of water and soil in the proportion of 1:2 is taken and tested using several indicators. Means we have to mix water inside the soil. Okay. According, soil may be found to be one of the following three types. First, acidic soil. When the pH is less than 6.5, the soil is acidic. Whenever the pH is less than 6.5, the soil is acidic. When the soil is neutral. When the soil is neutral? When the pH 6.5 to 7.5. The soil is neutral when the pH is 6.5 to 7.5. Third, alkaline soil. When the soil is alkaline, when the pH higher than 7.5, the soil is alkaline. The pH is higher than 7.5, soil is alkaline. Causes of diminish soil fertility. That means causes to decrease the fertility of the soil. Okay. First, soil pH less than 6 or higher than 8. Second, low proportion of organic matter. Third, no proper drainage of water. Fourth, repeated cultivation of the same crop. Fifth, continuous use of saline water. Saline water means salty water. Sixth, excessive use of chemical fertilizers and pesticides. That means more use of chemical fertilizers and pesticides. So students, see, for the good fertility of soil, pH should not be less than 6 or should not be higher than 8. Also, low proportion of organic matter means organic matter should be in proper proportion. Okay, and also water drainage required inside the soil. And whenever we are growing the crops, same type of crop inside the field, the fertility of the farm is becoming less, or fertility of the soil becoming very less. Always remember, Soil texture is disturbed if chemical fertilizer are used excessively and land becomes unsuitable for sowing. Crop should be rotated. Rotated means alternate crops should be taken in the soil in order to maintain the fertility of the land. For example, the fertility of land decreases after a harvesting of wheat, hence leguminous plants, crops like peanut, moong, moth, beans, pea, lentil, Bengal gram, soya bean should be cultivated to restore the fertility of the soil.